this is JoJo Kittell. I just got my results for my mock 2 and I failed. I got a 43 out of 50, and that means that I either can reapply in 3 months or I can do this 2-hour kickoff meeting, take a quiz, and then do 5 trial classes, which is fine. I had 5 days to sign up for this or to decide, so I signed up immediately. I'm doing it tonight, the kickoff meeting, which is 2 hours, and I'm not even sure what to expect. It's probably a bunch of other people that failed their mock 2 or chose to do the kickoff meeting as opposed to doing mock 2. And honestly, I wish I would have just done this as opposed to just gone to the kickoff meeting as opposed to doing mock 2, because mock 2 is stressful. Like my girl, mock student, her name is Devin, but she chose to surprise me with the name Pikachu as my student, and that totally threw me off. But she was for serious. Like, she was not playing around. Her feedback was like a thesis as opposed to the my mock 1. Like, she was very detailed. And honestly, I guess that's what they need for VIPKID, is to make sure that you are doing everything correctly. And the advice that I was given was not the advice that or not the way that she wanted me to do things. So it's all subjective. Like, the way that you do things, like, there are things that you have to do. The TPR, synthetic phonics, have some props so the kids know exactly what you're talking about. I mean, there are definite do's. But a lot of the things that I was given advice for, this mock student did not like. So, like, a lot of the videos that I watched on YouTube were not, they were just not, it's not the right advice, at least for my mock student that I had for my mock 2. I mean, your mock 2 teacher may be like, oh, that's great, read it exactly like that. This one, she did not like it at all. She liked my background. She could care less about the way that I taught the class. And plus, I didn't finish. Like, that's another thing. Like, she was making so many errors that I had to keep correcting because she wasn't catching on. So I had to use a lot of time. Like, I used a lot of time trying to correct her to say it correctly or to give me the correct answer. So I didn't even get to Y. And I had this nice little board made to teach the letter Y and to show the difference. Like, I was ready. I just ran out of time. And that's the thing. I even timed myself before I did this. Before I did the mock 2. I spent an hour before I did it, and I was 5 minutes under. Then I did it again, and I was just like 2 minutes shy, so I extended a lot, and I was prepared to extend, but I did not finish. And with the mock 2, it's 25 minutes, just like a mock 1, and it's one lesson. So then you do 15 minutes or stop on slide 15. They give you feedback, and then start again for 10 minutes, and then you've got to finish within that 10 minutes. I think I was on slide 9 or something crazy, and then there are 24 or 25 slides, so there's no way I could finish. Maybe 24 slides. There's no way I could finish. And then it wasn't helping that she kept making up mistakes or intentionally making mistakes. So then I'd have to try to fix it and try to fix it and try to fix it. But once again, it's who you get. I think it makes a difference who you get as your mock student, because they could fly through it, no big deal. You just don't want to finish early, and that's why you extend. And there are plenty of places at the end, like slides, where you can extend at the end. And I was so ready to extend, but she decided her name would be Student Pikachu, which threw me off, so I didn't ask any more questions at the beginning. I was planning on asking if she went to class, she had school today, if she had homework. When she said her name was Pikachu, I said, I love Pikachu, because I was totally thrown off. And then I didn't ask any more questions. I just kept going with the lesson, and she didn't like that. She didn't like that. You're supposed to ask more questions. Well, I didn't do that. So I got a little sass today just because I really thought it went well, but it didn't. I missed it by 1. So don't be like me. So here's the deal. Do not, under any circumstances, spend too much money. Like, I think I spent a couple $100 trying to get all this or this stuff all pretty for my classroom. There's no need. And don't pre-buy. I love to pre-buy because I like to be prepared. I saw all this cute stuff and I bought it ahead of time. But don't do that. And that's my problem. Like, I dive in. And when I do it like 150%. Like, I'm all in. All in. So, my advice, don't spend too much money. I mean, spend money on this, obviously. And go to a store that has a good return policy, because what if you don't get the job? What if you don't pass? And what if you get the job and you hate it? Or it's not what you thought? So make sure the stuff that you're buying, you can return if you can. If it's in good condition still, and it's good, new, excellent used condition, or excellent condition, not excellent used. That's like on those garage sale pages. But don't spend a lot of money. Don't go crazy on props. There are places where you can, online, that you can print out the stuff and use it as props. Or go around your house and find that, like this stuff. It's all for my kids. And this was already here too. So, but just don't spend a lot of money getting other various decor when you may not even need it. Like me. I may not even need this. I mean, I bought way too much stuff. So my suggestion to you is don't spend a lot of money when you're in this process. Because it is a long process. I mean, you fill out an application. If you get approved, then you do a demo interview, which you pretend to teach a class again. And when I say teach a class, you're teaching one student. Like, you teach one student in VIPKID, not like several, like on others. So then you go through your interview, and if you get approved, then you go to your Mock 1. And if you get approved there, good for you. You could either go straight to teaching, or you can do Mock 2, or a Kickoff, which I honestly wish I would have just done the Kickoff as opposed to Mock 2, because Mock 2 was rough. I mean, that girl was for serious. Her name's Devin, and she totally was, her feedback, it was a thesis. It might as well have been a thesis. I mean, she gave a lot of feedback. Like, she was for real. And she was not playing. So, even though I had all this cute, and I had my orange shirt on, and my red lipstick, and my red nail polish, she did not care. Like, there's definitely things that you have to do for VIPKID that are mandatory, like the TPR, know your synthetic phonics, have some props. And there are other things. Don't be late. Don't be early. Like, don't end your class early. Extend. And I was prepared. I watched so many videos. And here's the thing about those videos. And getting advice. Like, the advice that I was given, I may have mentioned, like, my mock student, Devin, did not care for the way that I did things. And that was the advice that I was given. And a lot of the times on these YouTube videos, they're telling you stuff and you believe it because obviously they've been through it, but it's all who you get. It's all who your mock student is. She may hate it, in which mine did. She didn't like the way that I was doing things, even though that was the advice that I was given. And I chose to do that because that was the advice that I was given. So once again, it's all subjective. It's who you get, and then whether or not you pass. So, and they're determining that. It's not a computer that's black and white. There's a bunch of gray area. And once again, I said there are definite things that you have to do that they want you to do. But I really think it's all gray, the the mocks. There are things that you have to do, but then everything else, I swear, it's gray. It's all who you get, who your mock student is. But you just have to practice. I think I've recorded it, and I've recorded it from 2 different angles so you can see. I may put it up on YouTube, who knows. I may, just so you can see. And I may do a mock 2 where, given the advice or the feedback that she told me, I may use that to illustrate how you should do a mock 2 and pass. Because I really thought I passed, but I knew, honestly, I don't know if I really knew that I was going to pass, just because I didn't finish. And I didn't finish on Mock 1 either. And it's hard to finish when you've got a student that keeps having issues that you've got to correct. I mean, that's no good. But anyway, I'm going to pick myself up from the floor. You know, when you fall down, you got to get back up. I'm not used to, like, failing. So just got to get back up. I'm going to do this kickoff meeting tonight and see how it goes. And once again, I may not like it. So this may be just not even an issue, but I'm going to try it and see how it goes. So there are my thoughts. 1, it's a long process. 2, don't spend a lot of money on this. It's not necessary, this stuff down here. Like, it's great to have a reward system, but just don't go all out. Or just don't buy a lot of stuff thinking that you're going to get hired. I mean, maybe that's stupid of me. I was just thinking I was going to get hired. And I just wanted to be prepared for when I got hired, but just don't spend a lot of money. That's my suggestion. And I may do a mock 2 video, and so you can see the way that I should have done it as opposed to the way that I did it, which was wrong. Thanks, Devin. I appreciate it. I'm not going to tell you where. I'm not going to tell or divulge where you're from, but I hate it. I hated it. Totally threw me off. Totally threw me off my A game when she told me her name was Pikachu. So anyway, I wish you good luck. I may do another video after the kickoff to let you know how it goes. But good luck in the process. And once again, I do have a referral code. If you want to use me, that is totally great. I can totally help you based on what I've gotten, the feedback I've gotten. And it was great. Like, a lot of it was great. Obviously, I missed it by 1 point, so I did well. I just didn't do well enough to skip this kickoff meeting. But so my referral code, my email's down there. So if you need any help, I'll be happy to help because I've just gone through all this. I'm a newbie at all this online teaching. So let me know. I'll be happy to help. I may post my mock 2, the actual. I may post actually how I should have done the lesson as opposed to the way that I did it, because she wanted some serious TPR and I didn't do that. So we'll see. I'll let you know. But thank you. Again, this is JoJo Kittell. My referral code's down there. My email's down there too. Just holler at me if you want to. I'll be happy to assist you in any way that I can throughout this process, because it's long. It's a long process, but hopefully it'll be worth it. I'm hoping it'll be worth it. I'm hoping that I'll do well, and I don't know. We'll see. But good luck to you. Contacting me if you need anything. Thanks again for watching. Bye.